Reinforced by up to 4 powerful mobile gun systems, this conventional Chinese faction in squad has excellent anti-armor capabilities, but lacks the option to operate outside of littoral environments. For this video, I will provide an overview of the People's Liberation Army Navy Marine Corps, then weigh the faction's pros and cons to determine their overall practical strengths and weaknesses. Citing squad developers directly, the PLA-Navy Marine Corps are the ground forces that fall under the command of the Chinese naval forces. In-game, PLA Marines are distinguished by their use of ocean blue digital camouflage, named Type 7, for uniform pattern, and blue digital vehicle paint. In terms of map variety, Chinese naval forces are very limited, as the team is restricted to just a handful of available maps, layers with large amphibious features. Being a member of the PAC Alliance, the faction can oppose units from the Blue 4, Independent, and Red 4 alliances. For unit variety, the PLA-NMC is currently very strong, as they have 7 of the 8 available unit types, all except for mechanized. Their default unit deploys 3 ZTD tracked mobile gun systems, 2 ZBD tracked IFVs, and 1 ZSD tracked APC, in addition to standard boats, logistics, and transport assets. The PLA Navy Marine Corps has 1 pro derived from their infantry's combat effectiveness. The Chinese PF-98 rocket launcher is the only heavy anti-tank launcher in-game to feature a laser rangefinder, which when used correctly to measure accurate distances can simplify hitting targets beyond 1,000 meters away. In addition to this pro, the team does have advantages in terms of vehicle effectiveness. First, the majority of their assets having amphibious capabilities means they are able to outmaneuver opponents that lack littoral traversable equipment. Second, the faction's combined arms and armored units are very powerful, as they deploy 3 or 4 ZTD mobile gun systems, powerful amphibious tank destroyers that boast high speeds in water. Third, in terms of aerial delivery of PLA Marines and logistics, their exclusive access to the Chinese Z-8J naval variant helicopter, which features a 360-degree rotating co-pilot scout camera for unparalleled airborne reconnaissance, and an impressive 27-passenger capacity for large-scale objective area insertion and extraction. Lastly, also relating to the mobilization of infantry, their units deploy the Chinese CTM-131 transport truck, the only troop transport vehicle in-game to feature a dual cabin for 5 passengers and an open-top mounted heavy machine gun, meaning forces are considered safer and more readily armed whilst moving large groups across the battlefield. The con against the PLA-NMC is a constraint caused by infantry armament limitations. Most of the team's infantry roles are equipped with QBZ-95 bullpup rifles for primary small arms weapon armament, many of which are the Type 95B carbine variant that lacks fitment of optics and has worse controllability in medium to long range engagements. In addition to this con, the faction's disadvantages are based on hindrances of vehicle limitations. First, because they opt for maximized amphibious functionality, none of their units deploy a traditional main battle tank, meaning armored defense capabilities and overall versatility are sacrificed for the sake of littoral mobility, while they also lack access to any wheeled IFVs or APCs, which eliminates the application of high-speed motorized tactics. Second, friendly aerial fire support is rendered impossible since the Z-8J helicopter does not feature mounted machine guns to assist in airborne assaults. Keeping these characteristics in mind, implementing effective strategies specific to the PLA Navy Marine Corps results in maximization of the team's strength. In terms of ideal operating space, the faction is most concealed from the enemy when in littoral areas such as beaches and rivers, as well as in snow-covered and urban environments, due to digital blue uniform and vehicle paint. Next, their use of range-finding launchers for HAT armament bolsters infantry's long-distance anti-tank potential. Lastly, the team finds strength in exercising armored strategies by maximizing amphibious anti-armor capabilities of available mobile gun systems. As for the PLA-NMC's weakness, misuse of limited resources and their inherent faults result in detrimental effectiveness of the units overall. Because of their unique camouflage, they are easily identified in open areas, especially in arid and desert biomes. Additionally, due to reduced access to full-length rifles and optics, the faction finds themselves hindered while engaging hostiles from medium to long ranges. Finally, denied availability of a traditional main battle tank and wheeled IFV means they are weak to the versatility of fully capable combined arms oppositions.